What is up, you guys? It is Zach coming at you with another video. Now, today we are going to be talking about Luigi's Mansion 2 HD because we've only got 1 month to go. Well, less than a month now because it's 1 month as of yesterday, and obviously many people are excited for it, many people are skeptical about it. So what I'm doing to mark the occasion is basically a recap of what we learned about this game over the past year because of the fact that Nintendo have been very slow with releasing information. So I wanted to have this video be a compact place where, everything we know about the game is in this video. So this is going to be the video where hopefully you guys decide if you want to pick up Luigi's Mansion 2 HD or if you don't want to pick up Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. If you enjoy this video, definitely do drop a like and subscribe down below and click that notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload videos. There's going to be a lot of videos coming in the future for Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Obviously, I'm going to review the game. I'm probably going to be doing a launch live stream of the game. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of some of the pre-order bonuses, all of that jazz. So make sure to subscribe for more content like this. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So for those of you who have not been paying attention to the news, what is Luigi's Mansion 2 HD? Well, it's a HD remaster of Luigi's Mansion 2. Self-explanatory. It doesn't go the full remake route. There's not a whole lot of bells and whistles added here. The main point of this, remaster is just to touch up the visuals, polish them a little bit, and just re-release the game on the Nintendo Switch. Now, a lot of people are looking at it and saying, oh, it's not that much different, they didn't do that much, and there's definitely a lot of instances where they didn't do too much. If you look at the cutscenes, there's really not that much polish that they've added to the environments and all that, but a lot of the effort seems to have gone to the character models specifically, as you can tell Luigi and Professor Egad have completely different character models than the original game. And there are some new animations thrown in there as well. There are some animations that were not in the original Luigi's Mansion 2, so they've updated some of the animations and some of the character models, and they've updated some of the models of the mansions themselves as well. Gloomy Manor and Haunted Towers, in my opinion, being the two that got the biggest glow-ups. It doesn't seem like they did a lot with, like I said, the environments or the lighting. It seems like they're just polishing up a few things that they thought could have been improved and leaving most of the rest the same, just up-resing it. So your judgment of the game is going to be about if you thought Luigi's Mansion 2 looked good to begin with. If you didn't like the art style, if you didn't like the graphics, if you didn't like how it looked, then you might not really enjoy how it looks here. But of course, it is all completely subjective. Like, I think the game looks decent. I don't think it looks mind-blowing. I don't think it looks amazing, but I think it looks good enough for what it's attempting to do. The next main point is the price tag of the game. This game is retailing for a full $60, which has caused a lot of controversy. I did a whole video talking about this, talking about the backlash that the game has received from this, but here's how I view the $60 price tag. I think it is too much. They definitely should not have asked $60 for it, but there are certain reasons I do say people should buy this game, which I'll get into in a little bit. But I do think it boils down to this. How big of a Luigi's Mansion fan are you? Do you really like the series? Is it something you really want to support? Is it something that, you really want to put your money towards? Well, I mean, obviously, if you like Luigi's Mansion 2 when it's your favorite Luigi's Mansion game, I think it's a no-brainer to upgrade to this one because you can play it on the TV, it's in HD, there's some refinement with the controls and other things, so I would say it's definitely worth getting. If you like the series as a whole, like Luigi's Mansion, the series, not just 2, I would still say you should get this one because especially if you haven't played Luigi's Mansion 2, if it is a game that you missed out on, then yeah, definitely get it. If you really liked Luigi's Mansion 3 and you haven't played the others in the series, I would say definitely get this one and give it a shot. Now, if you're not a fan of Luigi's Mansion, well, that's where it gets a little more subjective, depending on your personal taste. If you think it looks good, if you think this is the kind of game you would like, then get it, give it a shot. $60 is obviously a lot, but if it's a completely new game, a new experience for you, then I'd still say it's a no-brainer. Like I said, if this is your type of game, if it looks appealing to you. Because, yes, $60 is a high price tag, but that's mostly because of the fact that many Nintendo fans have already played Luigi's Mansion 2, and it is an older game. So for a lot of people, this will be a newer experience, and it'll be no different than spending $60 on a new game. So, it's kind of one of those things where, like I said, it's subjective and based on what you personally like. But there are also some incentives, some reasons I think you should buy the game for the pre-order bonuses. Now, there's quite a few pre-order bonuses for different territories out there. Unfortunately, there's nothing for the US yet. So if you are in the NTSC region, or specifically in the North American, or in the United States specifically, there's nothing really there for you yet. But if you're in the UK and you spend 20 extra pounds, then you can get some really cool pre-order bonuses like a Luigi's Mansion 2 bobblehead, the Club Nintendo Luigi's Mansion figure. You get a, I think of like a pop socket, whatever those things are called. I don't know, the key ring, whatever those are called. You get a Luigi's Mansion mug. You get some really cool collectibles for not that much extra added. So if you are a Luigi's Mansion fan and you want those collectibles, it adds a decent amount of value, especially because those Luigi's Mansion 2 dioramas go for a lot of money, so it does make it a little more worth it to pick up that stuff. And I actually did see recently that I believe it's South Korea, if you're from South Korea, if you're watching me from South Korea, hi, welcome to the channel, but also they have some really cool pre-order bonuses that were just announced. There's a cool beach bag, that's transparent and has some cool Luigi's Mansion 2 art. There's a desk mat for your keyboard and mouse. There's a lot of really cool stuff that other territories are getting in terms of pre-order bonuses. Now, like I said, the United States has got nothing, which I know is where a primary amount of my audience is from, and we got nothing so far. But what I will say is that maybe if you live in New York City, like I do, you can go to Nintendo New York when the game launches, and you might be able to get a little bonus thing there. They've done cool things in the past, like giving out posters for like Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope, that I got signed by Grant Kirkhope, by the way. But also with Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, the most recent release, you can get a cool GameCube slipcover for the game. So there could be cool bonuses that you get alongside the game if you go to Nintendo New York. So I'd recommend that if you're a New Yorker. But that goes to another kind of issue, is that physically, it's really hard to find. Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door had this issue as well, where pre-orders for the game are not online. It's not available on Amazon and I think some other ones. I think you can get it still on like Best Buy and maybe GameStop, but on Amazon specifically, which is a big one, you can't find it. So if you want to get it physically, I'd recommend going to GameStop or Best Buy, at least for the North American audience, as those two are probably where the best bet is to find it physically. Or if you live in New York, go to Nintendo New York. They'll have lots of stock there. But if you want to get it digitally, that's easy. You don't really need to worry about any of that stuff. So just get it digitally if you want. Other changes that they've made to Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, at least that we know of. Now, I will add in here, we're probably going to see another trailer, or most definitely going to see another trailer in this upcoming Nintendo Direct that's probably going to take place within the next couple weeks. The Direct has been confirmed for June already, so we know it's coming, just a matter of what day, what week, and all that, so we're still waiting on that, but at least for now, I can tell you some things that we do know that they've changed for the HD remaster for this game. Now, first and foremost, obviously, is the visuals. I mentioned this earlier, but visual upgrades, new models, new animations, all that jazz. It's a lot more polished, no more jagged edges. It looks really good in my opinion. Not like a top quality Switch game, but definitely not bad either. The controls got an overhaul because the Nintendo 3DS only had one thumbstick. We had to use X and B to raise and lower the flashlight. Like, all that's gone. There's double thumbstick controls. The map, and by extension the touchscreen, was moved onto the main screen, obviously. And they're even bringing back the multiplayer, so if you really liked Scarescraper from the original Luigi's Mansion 2 game, which honestly, I think Luigi's Mansion 2 Scarescraper was better than Luigi's Mansion 3 Scarescraper, so if you preferred Luigi's Mansion 2 Scarescraper, that's coming back, so it gives a little bit of an extra incentive to get this game if you really want to play Scarescraper with friends, but didn't care for 3s, you can always go back to Luigi's Mansion 2s and play online with friends. And then, putting in a hypothetical here, if the Nintendo Switch successor is 4K compatible, or can make this game look or run even better, there is the potential of this game getting some patches in the future that makes it run even better, makes it look even better, all of that. So even though $60 is a high price tag, I do think there are a lot of things here that does make this game at least worth looking at. Lastly, but surely not least, is the release date. When's it coming out? It is coming out on Thursday, June 27th, so literally, like I said, less than a month away. And it's really cool because, like, it's coming out right around my birthday, so I'm kind of excited for it. A couple weeks after, but, like, still exciting to me. And I don't know, like, I am excited for this game. I know it's caused a lot of mixed reactions online. Like I said, I've mentioned all of that before. But I think it's going to be a really good game. I really do hope it sells well. Nintendo really did miss the mark in terms of the pricing of this game, but I am seeing more and more people, at least in comment sections and online, I'm seeing some more people come around to it, so hopefully Nintendo can pull through and make this one at least a 3 to 5 million seller. That's kind of what I want out of this one, especially with how well Luigi's Mansion 3 sold. I'm kind of hoping for those kinds of numbers for this game. So that's kind of my thoughts on how I want this game to sell, but we'll have to wait and see. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down below. Hit that notification bell so you're notified of when I upload videos. And until next time, you guys, I will see you all in the next video.